Hello everyone, welcome to my channel on YouTube. Learning is fun, let's have fun today.
Okay, so let's see what we learned today. And you see a picture on the screen, it says 998 times 997 in 5 seconds. If not, learn fast Vedic maths. So let's learn. We move on to learning this Nikhilam Sutra. Today we learn about it and how we can do the calculations faster than the calculator in couple of seconds. So let's begin learning. Now let's see what we are going to learn in Nikhilam Sutra. Before we start the Nikhilam Sutra, I must tell you that Vedic mathematics revolve around base system. A very important concept to understand. Definitely I'm going to make one video on base system where I'm just going to explain exclusively the base system, but for now just understand base is either 10 or exponent of 10. Either I will write 10 or I can write 100, 1000, 10,000 and so on. But the base has to be always 10 or exponent of 10. Let's say if I give you a number 7 and I ask you the base, we will say the base is 10. I give you a number 77 and I ask the base will be 100. Now, let's see how do we multiply with Nikhilam Sutra. Let's say I have a number 996 times 995. This is my number. First, I'm going to write the base for it, which is 1000. Both the cases, both the numbers, it is 1000. So I write B for the base and N for the number. Now the next step I'm going to do here is N minus B, which means number minus base. Now very important thing to remember here is we always do number minus base. We will never ever do base minus number. So I have written N minus B. Please remember this. Now, what is the number? 996 minus the base 1000. That gives me 004. And I put a small minus sign, which in Vedic mathematics is known as a vinculum. So we write 4 vinculum. And I'm going to explain you now why we write a vinculum on top of it. In the normal math, it is known as a negative number. You can very clearly see that the number is smaller and the base is bigger. So if we subtract smaller from the bigger, we have a negative number. Now, 995 minus 1000 will give me 005 and I'm writing a vinculum on top of it. The next step it says is I am going to multiply these two numbers. 4 times 5 is 20. I have written here 20. I split my answer column into two parts, left hand side, right hand side. Right hand column I have written 20. But here is a checkpoint. I will have to add 10 before 20 because the digits in the right hand side should match the zeros in the base. I have 3 zeros in the base. I have to have 3 digits on the right hand column. If I do not balance this, the answer would be wrong. After this, what do we do here is I am either going to subtract 5 from 996 or 4 from 995. Now this vinculum means a subtraction. if I had a positive sign here or a plus sign here, which means the number will be added up. Next example, I'm going to take that, but for now it says a vinculum, so that means it is cross subtraction. I can take 5 from 996 or 4 from 995. My answer will still be the same, and my answer is 991. Final answer 991020. That's my answer. Let's take another example. Let's take 989 times 989. My base is 1000. Both the numbers, the base is the same. Now, what did I say? Number minus the base. So what is my difference? It is 11. Don't forget to write 0. I generally don't write because I know I have to balance the number, but because you are learning it and practicing, after practice you just balance the zeros with the base and move on. But for now, just write 0 there. What do? We multiply this. 11 times 11, 121. Now, what did I say? I have to balance the zeros. I have 3 zeros, 3 digits. I have to do nothing. Move on to the next step. Vinculum means cross subtraction. Either ways, it's the same. You take away 11 from both the numbers. In this case, it's the same. So it will be 8, 7, 9. And final answer is 978121. Now let's see, I have a number 9, or maybe I can take another number where the number is bigger than its base. So let's take 1006 times 1004. The base is 1000. When you practice, you don't have to write every time for the numbers. You can just straight away do number minus base and just write down it is. Now in this case, you see the number is bigger than its base. So what do I do? 006, a positive sign there. And same thing for the 1004, I write 004 plus. Now you will understand why we write vinculum and a plus sign there. Next step is the same. We will multiply these two, which is 24. But as we know, we have to balance, so we write 0 here. And then now instead of subtracting, we do cross addition. Either I add 4 to 1006 or I add 6 to 1004, my answer will still be the same. It is 1010024, and the final answer is this. When you practice, you will not have to do so many steps. You will just quickly write the answer, mental calculations, practice more, get used to a different methods, and you get the answer in 3 to 4 seconds for sure.